Hi everyone, my name is Joe and I am the founder of Rocka Business, and I'm here today to show you a cool new feature of our teacher website, and that is games for students. So let's get to it. I am going to share my screen with you so you can see how I'm navigating to the games and also how they work. All right, so here is the new Rocka Business website. You'll notice that it's different from the website in my previous videos, and that's because this is a website that I've now created myself instead of using a third party, and it's also connected to the domain name rockabusiness.com. So there have been several other links that I've sent out around there. If they don't work for you, rockabusiness.com will work for you. All right. So let's go to our resources is where you'll find our games. So here are our games. We have two up at the moment. The first one is this Guess the Word game. You just click this blue button to play, and it'll open it in a new tab. And it's just a Guess the Word game, kind of like Hangman, but without you actually drawing Hangman. So you have 8 guesses, or the student has 8 guesses to try to guess this word where all the dots are here. This word will come from a list of 300 common English words. So they're not catered to any particular level or anything like that, but they are fairly common words in the English language. And so if your student doesn't know the word, at the end, you can, of course, discuss what the word is and what it means. So how you play this game is you go here and you type a letter. It can be uppercase or lowercase. It'll register both, and you just click guess. And it'll say, sorry, try again. The letters that you guess will appear here. If it's correct, it'll appear both here and here, and it counts down how many guesses you have left. So if you're sharing your screen with the student and they aren't able to input the letter themselves, you can always just ask them, what letter do you want? And then you type it in for them. And that might actually be even better for them because then they are using language to try to communicate with you what they want. So they have to tell you the letter name, they have to remember which letter, what's the letter name. One letter that students always struggle with is this letter, the letter E. But it is one of the most common ones. So as you're having the students guess the letters, you want them to think about, ooh, what could this word be? Or what are some common letter blends in English that you might be able to see? If the student is really stuck, just have them start with vowels. Vowels are always a great idea. Let's put in all the vowels right now and see which ones pop up. All right, so you see this IO, you might think, what comes after IO usually? Usually an N maybe, right? Let's try an N. There's an N, and look, we got an extra bonus N. All right, so what might be here then? Maybe a T. Okay, so now we know Enshin. Enshin, what could be here? I'm actually, I'm not great at this game. Mention. Let's put an M, see if it's mention. It is, yes, we got the word. And so you get this little pop-up saying, you guessed the word, congratulations. If the student doesn't guess the word, that's okay. Let's play again. You'll notice that a new word has popped up after I clicked that play again button with a different number of letters. So let's try vowels again until we get one. And okay, there's one vowel and it's a U. What an odd letter. All right, let's just put in a bunch of random letters. Oh, we already guessed this letter. Okay, so you can't repeat guess letters. That's something I should have mentioned as well. You can't get repeat guess letters, and you can't put in like a 7 or an exclamation point. It says that's not a letter. Please guess a letter. Let's just put in some random letters and try not to win this time. All right, it'll say the word was thus. Ooh, that's a bit of a difficult word. So your student probably won't know that word, and so you could talk about what does thus mean? And then maybe try to have them use it in a sentence. And that way they're building their vocabulary as this playing this game. But it also has a lot of common words as well, like travel is one of the words. It has here, like just common words that students will probably know. And that is the Guess the Word game. Very easy, very simple to use, but probably for a little bit of a higher level student. The other game I have is the image generator. So we're going to click here to play. It'll open in a new tab. And we're just going to click show me an image. And it has the author of the image, and we need to keep this just so it's properly attributed. And this one's a bit weird, so let's find a different one that maybe we can use to have a great conversation. All right, this one's okay. All right, so we're going to talk about this picture with the student and be like, what do you see? And they might say, oh, sun. They might be not really know what this is. White, they might say, or road or something like that. Younger level students will definitely probably only say something basic like that. But older level students, you might ask them, what is this? And they'll try to guess what it is. And I think that looks like it's maybe snow or melting snow or something like that. You can even have students try to create a story from this image if they're high enough level, and that can help them practice their grammar. And just basically, we use this image generator as a conversation piece. And if you don't like the image that appears, you can just keep clicking, show me an image, and it'll keep showing you random images until you find one that you like. So like this one would be good for younger students because they can say things like pencils, eraser, books, how many books, let's count. So this would be a good one for like a younger student. So you just really have to think about, as an English teacher, what the student can do and how you're going to help them apply it to something like this that looks maybe like a bit complicated, but the student can do something with this image. They can count, they can say, this is a red book, there's a phone. Do you see anything else that's red? Oh, over here, this is red. What color are the colored pencils? How many pencils? Oh, look at this. This is a shape. Is it a circle? No. So you just need to find things that you can talk about with the student on this page if it's a younger student. If it's an older student, you might say something like, oh, look, they have their phone and a book. Do you usually have a phone when you're studying? Should they have their phone? What are they trying to learn, do you think? What do you study? This looks like they're studying coding as PHP right here and Cork and all that. And you can do this literally as many times as you want. It'll just keep showing you random images every time you click this button. And so you can just keep on going and going as much as you want. You can even make a whole lesson just out of these images if you're really looking for some conversation starters. And that is how you use our games. All right. So we only have 2 games at the moment, but I am planning on adding more. If you have any ideas for games that you would like to see, please leave it in the comments below, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much and happy teaching. Let me stop sharing and stop recording. All right.